PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 19th of September. James Spann here in the Weather Center, and looking at a very tranquil pattern for the next 5 to 7 days. No major rain events, no tropical storms to deal with. Nice and quiet. Let's look at some Skycam shots around the network. These were taken at midday today. That's the Birmingham view looking back off to the east. At that point, the sky was mostly sunny. Some clouds have moved in since then. The Gadsden Skycam, again with a sunny sky late this morning. And way down on the Alabama Gulf Coast, there's a look at our Gulf Shore Skycam looking back to the west from the top of the Phoenix All Suites. How about a little higher view? What do you say? This is at 22,000 feet. Coming from a commercial airliner this morning over Dallas in Texas. That's about over Longview, Texas. Hardly any clouds there, but as we moved into Alabama, the scene looked like that. And again, that's about 22,000 feet off the ground. And how about the view from 22,000 miles off the ground? That's a water vapor satellite loop, and you can see that we've got the upper air low that's over the southern plains, really not too far from Fayetteville, Arkansas, and that is producing the clouds over Alabama this afternoon. It's clear off to the east. And underneath those clouds, there's just not much happening with rain today because the low levels are relatively dry. Temperatures this afternoon are mostly in the 70s. Looks like again today will fail to reach 80 across the state because of the clouds. And there's the QPF graphic, and you can see over the next 5 days the expected rain from New Orleans back up to Memphis. Really, Alabama, not much. The eastern side of the state, nothing. West Alabama, maybe a little bit. And we'll take a look at the modeling here in just a moment and get specific about the weekend. Tropical weather, we've got that wave coming across the Leeward and the Windward Islands moving into the Caribbean. But again, the upper air winds just don't favor any organization anytime soon. And we do not expect any tropical storm action for the next several days. On to the GFS, this is the 12Z run. And you can see that we've got that trough off to the west. This is tomorrow at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. And that will produce some clouds. Will it produce rain? I don't know. I guess you might mention a small chance of a shower here, but no doubt the better chance will be pretty much up and down the mighty Mississippi, from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, Vicksburg, Greenville, maybe back up to Little Rock. I'd say the chance of rain for that Alabama-Arkansas game in Fayetteville looks smaller and smaller at this point. Sunday, pretty much the same deal. I think most of Alabama dry, maybe a few isolated showers off to the west. Monday, dry air takes over. Looks totally dry. Same deal Tuesday, and again kind of a wedge effect with the cool air draining down the Appalachians. Might be slightly cooler then. Wednesday of next week, once again, mostly sunny, pleasant. Thursday of next week, back in the upper levels. Upper air high building off to the west. The westerlies are up north, and again here we've got down at the surface that wedge building in. Note that 1,032 millibar high east of the coast of Maine, so again, I don't think the weather will be exceptionally warm. In fact, if anything, with a wedge, temperatures might be a bit below average like they have been. In a week from today, it's the same story. So again, it's a nice, tranquil pattern. End of the forecast. This is October the 5th. Nice trough coming down across the central states. And will that drive the first really good front of the season through here? I don't know. We'll see. That'll probably vanish on the next run. But inevitably, something like that will happen in due time. And also note that disturbance down there in the Bay of Campeche. We would not be shocked if the tropics were to heat up a bit about the first part of October. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here my next video Monday morning at 7 is the due time for that. Brian Peters, the internationally beloved meteorologist, will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. And if you can, watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.